Hilda von Stockham. I really, really wish I had known Hilda von Stockham in real life. God willing, I'll know her in heaven. This is a woman who I simply love her books. I think I would have really loved her as a person. A few years ago, Diane and I interviewed her son, John Tepper Marlin. He's a hoot. He was very gracious and sat down with us for a long time, and we got some wonderful stories about Hilda and their childhood, his childhood, and if you're curious, it's a great set of interviews in the Plumfield Moms podcast. So, no, we're not recording any new episodes for a while. Sorry, friends. We're busy doing things like this. So, The Winged Watchman is rightly one of her most famous books. This one was reprinted by Bethlehem Books and is a really, really marvelous tale. It in and of itself is not a true story, but it is based on very many true things. So Hilda is Dutch, and I think she was actually born in Africa, perhaps when her father was there with business. I could be wrong about that. Listen to the interview. But anyway, she has a very international background. So she was homeschooled in Holland, and then, sorry, you're hearing puppies. I have 2-day-old puppies in my bedroom, and I'm on puppy duty, so I'm making videos. So just enjoy the soundtrack. So Hilda went to college in Ireland, where she met her American husband. And he got a job in Washington, D.C., working for the government, and she could not enter the United States because it was the Great Depression, because nobody who was without a job could enter the United States. It was too much of an economic burden. So she wrote A Day on Skates. It was sold, did very well, and that proved that she was not an economic liability, but she was an economic investment for our nation, and she was allowed to come into the United States and be with her husband and start their family. That's how she got her start writing. Hilda then wrote many, many children's books. The Winged Watchman is the story of World War II Dutch occupation, the German occupation of Holland, and everything that happens in this story happened to her family members or her friends. So it's all based on real things. This story is excellent. Diane and I are putting it at level 2. It could go level 3. You might want to just preview and decide for yourself. Some of the themes are very hard, but handled gracefully, and just a wonderful story about patriotism and heroism and love and courage and sacrifice. So The Winged Watchman, a World War II story, perfect for our young and middle readers. Happy reading, friends.